Olivia, a question on climate change. Several Democrats are calling for the president to declare a climate emergency. Is he reconsidering that?
I don't have any new action for you to announce for you today with respect to that, but I would just point out that the president has launched the most aggressive and ambitious climate agenda of any president in history, and he just successfully protected the most significant climate investment in our history through the Protecting the Inflation Reduction Act from Republican efforts to roll that back and cut it. Certainly the wildfires that we've seen in Canada are evidence that we face an existential crisis with respect to climate change, and the president has focused much of a significant amount of resources, not just on combating climate change, but also with respect to these wildfires. I would just point out through the president's Investing in America agenda, he's also dedicated resources already to date beyond just this specific wildfire in terms of shoring up our ability to respond to and be resilient against wildfires like the ones we're seeing right now.
Olivia, again on the fires to follow up. Have there been any specific lessons from the Canada situation, perhaps about some kind of early warning system for the future, or how to get more resources moving across the border?
Well, I'm glad you asked about that.
There has been some criticism that it's been a little flat-footed. I mean, I know it's a big, natural disaster, but...
I'm glad you asked about it. I mean, I would point out we deployed hundreds of firefighters to Canada in May, a month ago. We've continued to, you saw the president spoke with Prime Minister Trudeau earlier this week, and we've been in touch about deploying additional, we've got 600 plus firefighters now on the ground and additional, whatever additional technology and resources they need to support the response. As I was just alluding to Akela, the Investing in America agenda the president put forward actually has already begun to address wildfire resiliency, because we've seen across the country, across America on our West Coast, growing number of wildfires as a consequence of climate change. And so the president has already invested in things like satellite technologies to detect wildfires that are small as a house, right? So that we can catch these things sooner, and also invest in recruiting federal firefighters. We actually have more federal firefighters now on the payroll than ever before, more than 16,000, and 13,000 other personnel on standby to respond. So we're already taking action. We believe that's important to continue.
Is Canada lacking in that department in that case?
I don't. Look, the president has been in touch with Prime Minister Trudeau about supporting the response to this wildfire, and that's where our focus is right now on that.